Leonie Fitzgerald from Wealthology Australia, and today I'm here with Regina Rowlison from Use Your Powers. We've co-produced a film to help people get from where they are right now financially to where they ideally would like to be. Regina, tell us a little bit more about the SSC Films.
Okay, Leonie, thank you for having me. The SSC Funds firstly stand for Self-Empowerment Cinematography Films, and they are a Neuro accelerated brain technology product. I know it sounds like a mouthful and perhaps a bit scary. I refer to it being a technology product because it is based on neuroscience, neuroplasticity, and we're literally integrating neuropsychology with neuroplasticity in this particular visualization technique that I've applied technology to. And with various enhancements, it literally turbocharges results that currently you may be struggling with. You find perhaps at the moment that you're stuck or you can't close the gap between where you are now and where you would like to be, particularly when it comes to money. Okay, a lot of us struggle often with money in terms of perhaps cutting down debt, the ability to save money, having the courage to invest money and making the right decision.
Yes, and changing our beliefs around money.
And exactly, because scarcity mindsets go back to often the way we were programmed during our childhood in the first formative years. We may have overheard people say certain things about wealthy people.
Yeah, money doesn't grow on trees.
Yes, and all sorts of that money is the root of all evil, etc. And many of us may say, well, I don't have those beliefs, but you may not even know that you have those mental snags.
Yes.
Neuroscience tells us that 96% of everything that we do, including every decision we make around money, is actually run by the subconscious. So we only have 4% willpower. So we can be reading all the books, we can intellectualizing all the information,
doing our affirmations.
Yes, and still find that the affirmations don't align the subconscious beliefs. Only our conscious beliefs alone don't penetrate the subconscious, in particular when fear comes into it. And most of us become fearful around money because you may not have enough money in a bank account, or you may be worried about when it comes to investment that you lose all the money you've worked for all your life. There could be all sorts of reasons. So this technology, this visualization technique in the SSC film empowers you not only to firstly align your conscious beliefs with your subconscious, but furthermore it manages the fear function of the brain, which is called the amygdala. And the idea behind that is when the amygdala is not engaged, you actually calm and you make good decisions. If the amygdala is engaged, it will also play back painful memories, and you find that you procrastinate, perhaps you don't, or you remain stuck.
Yes.
You never get off that treadmill because fear always kicks in and you cannot get rid of that subconscious block.
Yes, and how many of us are stuck when it comes to decisions around money?
Oh, totally. And we also need to appreciate that we all have habits around spending, and so we can consciously say every day, look, I want to save 10% of my salary from now on, but then we find before we know it, we have another excuse why we couldn't.
There's an emergency.
Exactly. So the SSC films help you reprogram your brain, so to speak, and that's why it's a neuro tool. It's a neuro tool because we're actually creating new neural pathways, which eventually over a period of 90 days hardwire, and then you have lasting results. And then you don't have to think about it anymore. It just all becomes automatic. Your patterns are changing to the positive. That's exactly what you're desiring, of course. And then that just becomes you. That becomes part of what you do from there on. So 3 minutes a day for 90 days, and all of a sudden you find that you actually end up with different results.
Yeah, fantastic. Sounds like a very powerful tool.
It is. It's very powerful because in the marketplace there's nothing like that. We have at the moment integrated various sciences into the one tool. However, for the user, this is so great. They don't need to understand neuroscience, neuropsychology. They don't need to understand psychotherapy. They don't need to understand NLP or any of that, which of course is all part and parcel that this tool is based on or backed by.
Yes.
But in addition to that, it's so easy for them. It's just a matter of pressing play and watching it on a computer screen 3 minutes in a day. No workbook. All they need to do is have a look at a monitoring sheet if they want to measure their progress, which of course is something we recommend.
Yes.
And they can see them, that after maybe something like 6-7 weeks, all of a sudden they start to see the results they're looking for.
Yeah.
And it's powerful because we have seen entire life transformation, or the impossible being achieved, people achieving their dreams and goals in a very short period of time. So it's a 3 months program. In effect, that's what it is. But 3 minutes in a day, we can't do that. If you're half serious, seriously.
Sounds very simple and very easy to use.
Sure
Thank you,
is.
Regina.
Thank you.